Hello, I am Lucy Ballman, and I am a freshman here at the University of Kentucky. Today, I'm going to talk about the famous Starbucks located in the William T. Young Library on Kentucky's Central Campus. Students, faculty, and visitors all gather here, making Starbucks a popular place here on campus. What's not to love about it? The welcoming atmosphere, the smell of fresh brewed coffee, the comforting music, and people all around. Many people recommend this setting because of its easy and accessible location. Being only a 10-minute walk from South Campus and 15 minutes from North Campus, students easily meet up to get work done together. Even graduate students who live off campus come and visit. Students and faculty stop by before class to get their favorite caffeinated beverage. Starbucks can be a place to buy a cup of coffee, sit down, people watch, or get work done. But why is it so popular? Why not go to a cheaper place? Why is everyone obsessed with it? Remember the stereotype of being a basic white girl if you drink Starbucks? Why was that a thing? It has gained extreme popularity over the years, and I'm going to ask people about their ideas to why. Today, I am joined here with a freshman at the University of Kentucky, Annie Elliott. So, how often do you go to Starbucks?
I would say that I go to Starbucks probably once every 2 weeks. I myself am not a coffee drinker, so I don't really find myself needing to go as much as other people, just because I don't have I don't have a drink that I crave as much as coffee drinkers do.
Okay, so when you go there, what do you order?
So I get a refresher from there. It's called the Very Berry Hibiscus Refresher, and it usually comes with water, but I ask for it with lemonade instead. It just makes it more sweeter.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's really good.
So why do you think Starbucks is so popular?
So I think there's a stereotype revolving Starbucks, like you're cool if you drink it, or the pumpkin spice latte is like a big joke that I think a lot of people do, but I also think it's popular because they offer such a wide variety of drinks. They have coffee drinks, they have frappuccinos, they have tea, refreshers. They have something for everyone.
How are the Starbucks here on campus different to the ones in your hometown?
So I'm from Columbus, Ohio, so there are a lot of Starbucks. In my town specifically, there's one on our main street, and it is an old bank. So it's a lot bigger than the Starbucks on campus, but besides that, they're pretty much exactly the same. People go there to do their homework or to socialize, and there's the exact same drinks and food, and it looks the same too.
Would you ever go to Starbucks to do your homework?
So I've gone there once since I've been at school. I wasn't doing something that required a lot of focus. I think that if I was doing something like writing a paper, studying for a test, I wouldn't be able to do it, just because personally for me, I need to be in a space where it's quiet and I can focus. And I think the Starbucks on campus aren't a good environment for that.
Which Starbucks do you prefer on campus? The one in the library or the student center?
So I would say I go to the one in the student center more, but I prefer the one in the library. So I go to the one in the student center more because I have an hour break in between my classes. So it's just closer for me to go there, and I usually will do my Spanish or math homework. But I like the environment of the one in the library more. It just seems cozier, and I also like that you have the option of going to a quieter space in the library where the student center doesn't offer that.
I really enjoyed how Annie brought up the idea of the stereotype around Starbucks. I think at one point in time, many people thought it was cool to go there, so the company began to grow, and now everyone knows about it. It does have many different popular drinks to offer that people have become obsessed with. I personally don't understand why simple coffee drinkers don't go to cheaper places, but maybe they just think the coffee is overall better there than anywhere else. I also believe the Starbucks on campus will always be popular and busy during rush hours because of it being only one of the few places to buy a cup of coffee here. I later interviewed another freshman here at UK, Katie Nagaraj, to see what she thought. How often do you go to Starbucks?
I probably go to Starbucks about once or twice a week.
Okay, and when you go, do you get something to drink?
Yeah, I typically get hot chocolate. I'm not much of a coffee person, but their refreshers are good too, and I really like their sandwiches. So
Okay, why do you think Starbucks is so popular?
I think it's so popular because it's so well known. It's a really big chain around the country, and they do a really good job of advertising, and I feel like you can find a Starbucks like anywhere you go. Like they're honestly everywhere.
Yeah, do you have one in your hometown?
We have several. I have one that's like 5 minutes away from my house in like both directions.
Is it busy?
It depends on what time of day you go, but I'd say there's like always people in there. There's always about like 3 people in line, I'd say.
Is the Starbucks at home different from the one here on campus?
Yeah, the one on campus, well, both of them are just so busy all the time. Like, I feel like there's always, like, a line of, like, at least 10 people, where at home, it's just not like that. And I think that's probably because there's so many students here versus the ones at home. Like, it's more of people of all ages.
Yeah. Katie brought up the idea that I fully support of Starbucks being a large chain around America. They really are everywhere. There's multiple in big cities, airports, and if you notice, shown on TV and movies. It has easily spread and become popular all over because of what it has to offer. I also have a Starbucks about 5 minutes from my house in my hometown and would get coffee before school, but I also have a Dunkin' Donuts closer that I would prefer to go to. Here at college, I find myself going to Starbucks more often because of the locations on campus. Just like Annie, I go in between classes just to sit and get work done. Or if I'm feeling tired or hungry, I'll get coffee or a snack. But I definitely am one to preferably go somewhere else for coffee because I don't see the need to spend that much or to go there because of the brand. But hey, everyone has their preferences, and even though I do feel that way, I still find myself going to Starbucks. Unlike me, a huge fan of coffee, both of the girls I interviewed aren't, as they say, big coffee drinkers, or just don't like coffee at all. But when they go, they still have options of things they like to drink. Katie also mentioned the sandwiches. They have healthy snacks, bakery items, and my favorite, their famous cake pops. So next time you're at Starbucks, look around. See who is there and why. Look and see all the different types of drinks and snacks people are enjoying. Business at Starbucks is good, and I don't see it slowing down in the near future at all. I'm Lucy Ballman, and this was The Status of Starbucks.